So this is the DJ-Tech control. It's a MIDI controller for DVS systems like Serato Intro or Serato DJ or Tractor Pro or Cross by Mix Vibes. And yeah, it's a really nice little controller. I've added some CoolorCaps to get rid of the regular black ones like this one. So from the layout, the control by DJ-Tech is pretty similar to the SP1 by Pioneer. You have rotary knobs, 3 on each side. You have an endless encoder on each side. You have a rotary knob for the sample volume. You have another encoder for each side for the auto loop, so that you can enlarge or shorten the loops. You have filter knobs. And you have lots of buttons for your cue points, for your sample pads. You have a sync button, loop in and out. You have a shift button, and also you have buttons to turn on your effects. You have a tab button and lots of other buttons. You have an endless encoder in the middle to scroll through your tracks, and you can load the tracks to each side. And you have one button down here which says sampler, so that you can, if you engage it, so then you turn from your hot cues to your sample decks. This comes totally clean, so there's no mapping at all. So you have to do all the mapping yourself, which is pretty good to my mind, because I'm using both Tractor, Scratch Pro, and Cross by Mix Vibes, and this works really well with Mix Vibes. You can assign any of these buttons, any of these encoders to whatever you want. And so this gives you the total freedom. For example, I'm probably not going to use loop and then in and out, because if I push loop and then get out of it again, I don't really need this one. Also, you can use the encoder to just engage your loop and use the rotary on it to lengthen or shorten your loops. And then, yeah, everything is pretty clean. I like the way it is laid out, because it's 100% metal. It's pretty heavy. It's probably about, well, something like a kilogram, which is about 1.5 pounds or something like that. Yeah, as far as the knobs are concerned, like I don't know whether you can see this. Yeah, the knobs are a little loose, but they're good. They're really nice feeling. The encoders work really well. The knobs, they feel really nice. You always have those ensuring click. The clicking noise that you have. They feel pretty much like all the Denon buttons that I've used in the past. I still have the MC3000, which is probably my favorite controller. I also have the Vestax Typhoon, but this is really, really nice. And I used to have the HC4500, which is also a MIDI controller, but with a built-in interface. Who needs this? This probably is needed by anyone who has a controller that doesn't offer any of the filter sections, for example. For example, if you're using an external sound card like the Audio 4 by Native Instruments, and you have just a regular mixer without any kind of MIDI capability, then this will pretty much help you to engage all the sample buttons and like your hot cues and your sync button and also all that kind of stuff. I also use this with the Vestax Typhoon, because the Vestax Typhoon only has one knob to turn the wet and dry, and you have one button to engage the effect. And so I can use the one effect or the one button on the Vestax Typhoon to get the wet and dry. And in Tractor Pro, for example, I can use these 3 to turn on the effects, because Tractor Pro has 3 effects on each side. So this is going to help me a lot when I use this when I use the Vestax Typhoon. As far as the mapping is concerned, I totally love Cross or Cross DJ by Mix Vibes, because it's really easy to map all the knobs, all the functions to the DJ-Tech controller. And I've made a mapping for the Vestax Typhoon and also for my when I use it with timecode vinyl. And this is really, really easy. It just sits right above the controller. Maybe I'm going to show you a picture of that right now, because it really sits nicely above the mixer and gives me all the DVS capabilities. Something that I don't like too much is the mini USB plug, because I think just like a bigger USB plug would work nicer. But I come to figure that this little one, it sticks nicer into the little plug. So actually the smaller one works better. And I bought me a cable which has like an angled USB plug, a mini USB, so it goes right out and just straight away from the whole thing. So the cable is not in the way when I'm using this with my Technics 1210s. It's a really nice controller. In Germany it costs about 99 euros. It's probably about something like 80 pounds maybe in the UK. It's nicely built. I like it a lot, and I like it. It's my favorite controller to use. These ones, the knobs, get them from CoolorCaps. I'm going to put a link in the description of this video. They can make you, give you the chance to individualize all your controllers. I hope you liked this video. This is on the DJ-Tech Control, and if you liked it, just click on like. That would be totally appreciated. Peace out. This is DJ Vincent, DJ Service Frankfurt.